think that movie probably started the 40-year-old version type movies where they just took it to
Another level.
different places. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. Made
Um,
everybody realize that, hey man, everybody likes this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And we
exactly.
all with it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I was great movie. Great movie. Great movie. That was good. That was good. That was good. So what I'm at with number two, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number two. Listen now, this is not that now when I get down to these two, this is my really my all time
I feel the same way. I feel the same
as
way.
far as comedies, as far as
I feel two
comedies
is
go.
I feel two is serious business.
You know what I'm saying? My number two, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You know what I'm saying? Ferris Bueller's Day Off is my
Okay.
joy. Of course, you got Matthew Broderick. Again, another young Charlie Sheen. Um, your boy Ben Stiller, but not Ben Stein. Bueller. Bueller still steals the first 15 minutes of the movie. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Ferris Bueller's Day Off
I'm gonna
is
have to.
an
I have
absolute
to go back. I'm
classic.
gonna have to go back and watch it again. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again. I'm not knocking it like that, but I don't know about number
Yeah,
two.
yeah,
I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish it. But go ahead.
listen, listen. When you go back and watch it, you just watch how Matthew Broderick rocks that role. B. You know what I'm saying? Him and Alan Ruck who plays Cameron. Check how they number one interact as friends, as best friends, and the way that Matthew controls, Ferris controls everyone in the movie,
Okay.
and he is not even at school that day. And it's just this is the wild move, man. It is a great, great movie. Great movie. Great movie. And so many funny scenes. It's awesome. It's awesome.
You know what? Because you brought it up before. Obviously, we talked about it. I mean, social media. Like I said, how you ever getting your watch on. We have not discussed this list uh, prior with each other, so this is our first time hearing it.
Yeah.
And so I mean, we haven't discussed these lists prior. I'm surprised, and I guess well, depending on what his one and my two and one is, I'm surprised we haven't actually bumped heads yet. But we but
Uh,
it, but that's good content wise. So yeah, speaking of YouTube, go ahead and get your subscribe on and hit that thumbs up button, notification, and also, side note, as far as the Ferris Bueller's Day Off, like I said, I'm gonna have to go back and see. I'm not gonna get it up there as high as two. But I remember watching the TV shows, side note, and like I think I told y'all, hey dog, I thought Parker Lewis was better than Ferris Bueller.
yeah. Parker Lewis was a better TV show,
Right.
but Parker Lewis would have never made it as a movie.
Okay.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off was. Listen, if you ever had to take a day off, everything that they got to do in that day,
Uh,
you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You want to do. And that day they got to do, not only did he get away with taking a day off, but they got to do some very, very, very fun things. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? It
Right on.
was very cool movie, very cool movie.
Right on. Right on.
Very fun.
Side note, y'all, let me know. Parker Lewis and Ferris Bueller.
Not even a comparison, man. Anyway.
Hey, but right on. So all right. My number two, once again, I had to jostle back and forth, obviously, between my two and my number one. And I believe I'm making the right decision here. And I gotta go with my number two. I'm gonna go with American Pie. I'm gonna go with American Pie. And yeah, I mean, we're talking about funny through and through, the start to finish.
Word,
Uh,
word.
you know, just stuff that you wouldn't even, until you see it is one of them things where, and especially if you haven't watched it in a while and like and forgot some of the stuff that's gonna happen, and once you watch it again, like you're like, oh wow, you
Wow,
know,
wow, wow.
American Pie. So you got your boy Jim, uh, you know, Stifler, which he played the role so well.
Hmm.
Might what do you call it, typecast himself? Is that where you that's the word?
Yeah,
Well, yeah. But hey, he played that role to a T. And when I say American Pie 1 and 2, extremely hilarious.
yeah,
Not talking about the spinoff so much, you know what I'm saying? Just now, 3 American Wedding was still funny, but
yeah,
with a third movie, you kind of gotta, and a matter of fact, a fourth joint, because I think they did American Reunion, you gotta kind of still build on the same theme, but try to, get new material in there. But
yeah.
nonetheless, though, American Pie, like I said, Jim humping the pie. I mean, when I was telling,
Well,
uh,
yeah, but it's kid, but the dude said, "Hey, just like apple pie."
hey, when Oz, yeah, Oz got look, hey, they got a little finger action. Hey, look here, convinced him that it felt like him.
Word,
Hey,
word, word.
hey, his pops walks in on him. Hey, and just the, Jim. Hey, yeah. And you think about that as a parent, you walk into your child, you don't
Word
know,
up.
oh, man, what in the world is going on here? So yeah, man, Finch was probably, arguably, might have been my favorite character
Hmm.
out of the group. Finch, Kevin, now Nadia. I mean, man, listen here, Nadia. The scene with Nadia. I mean,
Yeah, word,
when
word.
they went live all over the internet.
And look, 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 look. It's my favorite part. It's my favorite part when my man says, "Not again, man."
Yeah,
What's the second net? It's like, "Not again, man."
hey, yeah. I was like, is that possible? And like, can you do that? I mean, like, hey, what Jim said, I got reserves. Hey, look at you.
Word, word, word,
Yeah.
word. Yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah, American Pie definitely taking it to another level. That
word.
joint came out in 99, a year after there's something about Mary.
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
kind of builds on what you were saying,
yeah.
as far as see that you can kind of take the movie, that style movie, and run with it and go a few different places. So I mean, Stifler's mom. I mean, man, they were just all kinds of
Word up,
scenes and
word up,
phrases
word
that
up.
yeah. So that's my number 2, American Pie.
And it's funny, American Pie, until this day, everyone, when you say, and this one time at band camp, everybody knows what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Most everyone knows, you know what I'm saying, or should know. You know what I'm saying? So American
Hey,
Pie,
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Jim's first trip to band camp with Rough Jack. Hey, look here.
word, word
Woo!
up, word up, word up. Yeah,
Yes,
man. The American Pie, classic, but another classic movie. Word up,
uh,
classic joint. When that came out, yeah, you're right. American Pie Two. As you said, at 3 and 4, you're getting kind of veering off, especially 4.
yeah.
You're veering off into
But two,
another,
two,
you
they
know.
still had plenty of material. The
Yeah,
super glue
exactly,
scene.
exactly,
Hey,
exactly.
when he thought the super glue was the lube, and
Oh, word, word.
hey, all my gentlemen out there, especially as a younger man, I mean, we probably were a little curious, adventurous, things of that nature, and you know, and I'm sure you can imagine the horror when you first watched that scene. You felt the pain.
Word, 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 word. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, that was a great movie though. American Pie, great movie, great movie, great movie. That was a good pick, good pick, good pick.
All right, bro. Hey, well, if you ain't got nothing else on that one, I guess we getting down to good old fashioned numero uno.
All right, now, yeah, this is my all time favorite movie. Period.
Oh,
Besides my honorable mention, I wasn't sure if it was classified as comedy, but this movie, my favorite
uh,
all time, and I think it's one of the greatest comedies. Now, White Boy is the White Boy comedy. I think so. It's only got one black guy. Not one black guy, but the main character is black, but everyone else is white. So I think it classifies. But I don't care
okay,
if it don't classify. All right. My number one, Trading Places. Word up.
okay,
So,
okay, okay.
got Eddie, you got Dan Aykroyd,
Uh-huh.
young Jamie Lee Curtis. He shows her boobies. You know what I'm saying? And look, cats don't even know John Carlo Esposito is in it too. A young
Okay,
John
okay.
Carlo. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Yo, Trading Places is right up there, hilarious. And when we get into black comedies, it is up there with greatest comedies of all time, dog.
Okay.
Trading Places
All right.
is
All right. You
hilarious,
threw
dude.
me for a slight, I guess you threw me for a slight loop, but all right. All right. I guess I'm not knocking the movie at all.
Yeah, yeah.
I just didn't I thought I'm not sure if that was in the genre, but all right, cool, cool. Once
I,
again,
I wasn't
we
sure.
haven't
I wasn't
discussed this list.
sure, but
We haven't discussed this
between
list ahead of time.
yeah,
I
between Dan Aykroyd and other white actors, you know. Oh, Jim Belushi's in it. Come on, I mean,
okay, okay, okay.
I
I
thought it was
still
enough white people to make it a white comedy.
I still wouldn't classify like I thought we were going more of like like I said, like I like to call a white boy movie. But all right,
And
whatever.
nah, but
Okay, cool. I get you though. No, I can't knock it. I remember there's a couple scenes I do remember from the movie. Because what was one of the dudes, Mortimer or something like that?
what happened?
What was one of the dude's name?
Oh,
Uh,
Mortimer. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Mortimer
I might
and
not have said it right,
who's the
but
other
yeah,
cat? Mortimer and because he called him what do you call him? Morte, and Randy. Yeah,
because
Randolph. Randolph and Mortimer.
because didn't they make a cameo in Coming to America?
Bingo. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And they
And he called my man Randy. He said he was
we're
like, I'm
back.
Randolph and Mortimer. He was like Randy and then Morte. He called him Morte.
And, Cat told him we're back. Yeah, I think Arsenio Hall was the one that gave him the money. Semi,
Nah. Yeah,
it won't
what?
send me. It was Eddie.
And what? Yeah, and what?
He coming
They
to
play.
America. They gave him the
Oh,
money.
yeah, it was Eddie. And Coming to America. Yeah,
Right, okay.
it
I
was
got
Eddie.
you.
He was walking with Lisa. You know what I'm saying? Remember, he had the bag. You know what I'm
Right
saying? He
on.
got that bag from Simi.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Right on.
yeah. With trade man for me, Trade Places, man, is hilarious. Me, Dan Aykroyd is a fool. And like I said, he's one of my as far as white actors goes. You know what I'm saying? He's right up my top, man. As far as comedians,
Okay.
Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase, these fools, Bill Murray, like these fools, yo. And then you obviously you add Eddie. Come on,
Right on.
dog. This is
I
ridiculous.
say I can't argue with the movie. I can't argue with the movie quality. Can't argue with the movie quality.
Yeah.
All right, so on me for the one now. Or you got
So what's your
or you got
number one?
something else on that?
Yeah. Nah, I mean, that's my number one. What's your number
Okay, cool. All right. My number one, and I'm super surprised that it did not get at least in your five. It doesn't have to be your one, but you know, almost bewildered. Does it make your five? Uh, and which I think is which is why I had to jostle between my 1 and 2. It's almost like an amped up version. 2007 release, Super Bad. That is my
Okay, okay,
number one
okay,
joint,
okay, okay, okay.
number one white boy movie. Once
Yeah, yeah,
again,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
familiar cast of characters, Jonah Hill, Seth Rogen, what's your other boy name? The dude who played Officer Slater, him,
Yeah.
and then my main man. I mean, might have almost stolen the movie, McLovin. I mean, because who
Word.
doesn't know about McLovin? You understand what I'm saying? The
True that,
Irish
true that,
R&B
true that,
singer.
true that.
Yeah, man, Super Bad. Yeah, like I said, that is
Yeah, too bad was that. Too bad was that.
my number one. I'm gonna have to say that one. Just multiple. Yeah, I can just say multiple scenes where I'm trying to run back in my head now, thinking which one would be my favorite, and it's kind of hard to pick
Big,
where
yeah,
to
exactly.
go. It's just hard to go. But like I said, that movie went a lot of places, and from the fake ID, the liquor store joint,
Yeah. To the
getting
party. He
yeah.
get
Oh man.
fucking blood on his leg.
Man. I'm talking about man. The party was just a rough situation all around. And Evan was like, "Hey, dog, we ain't worried about this beer.
Word, word,
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna get Becca. Either I'm gonna get Becca or I ain't. You understand what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like, I'm not gonna get killed behind this joint. Hey,
What up?
yeah, Seth
Yeah.
got a few situations messing with that broad.
What
Hey,
up?
then
What up? What up? What
money
up?
going
What
to
up?
find.
Yeah, Superbad was another. I think when Superbad came out, it took like 40-year-old virgin and the movie where Seth Rogen got the girl pregnant. It took it to another level, I think.
Right.
It took it up another notch.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
know, yeah, just over the top comedy, language, pushing the language barriers, pushing what you will
And
see.
look, that's why I hesitated reciting some of the scenes because I'm trying to keep it somewhat clean, y'all. But yeah.
Yeah, but yo, it's just they, like I said, they whereas 40-year-old virgin kind of pushed it with the language.
Uh-huh.
And I think Superbad pushed it with language and visually. Like how many movies have we seen where um we show a women's period on a guy's leg, and that and believe you me, I don't know. I've seen it happen in real life, not to me, but I've seen it happen in real life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I think they took that to another
Yeah.
level. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Hey, when they chasing that, he's the fastest kid in the world. Hey, look, and he was the fastest kid in my ass. Hey, look, hey, wow, shot up in there. Hey, look, he was trying. Hey, man, listen here. That joint, he had the bum when he had fighting the bum in the bar. Well, really, he wasn't fighting the bum. The bum kind of took himself out, and yeah, when they was in the bar and they was trying to arrest the bum, and they had to go in the car because they knew McLovin was on the job, and they had to go take McLovin with them, and to the spot. McLovin show up with him. Next thing you know, Seth Rogen like, "Yo, do I shoot him? Do I shoot him?" He's like, "No." So yeah, super bad. That's my number one. That's my number one joint. I can watch that joint time and time again, not get tired of it. And yeah, there you go, y'all. Let me know if y'all think I'm tripping, wilding. Let me know if y'all think my brother's tripping, wild. And we'll see if we're on track. Let us know some of y'all top favorite joints. Any joints that we missed might be tripping on. Matter of fact, if I'm correct, don't you got my bad. Don't you got like an honorable mention? I think I'm gonna throw that one in myself. Me or something.
yeah. So now I wasn't sure. Again, this wasn't my top five, but I wasn't sure if it was a comedy, like a real comedy. But it is amongst my favorite movies of all time. Home Alone. You know what I'm
No, no,
saying?
no, 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 no. I go with that. I go with that because I was wondering about that one myself.
You know,
No, no, no. Home Alone. I give you that one.
again,
I give you that one.
Macaulay Culkin, John Candy again, Joe Pesci. And old boy. I don't know old boy's name that was rocking with Joe Pesci, the other burglar. But my man is hilarious, B. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Home Alone for me.
That
I
wasn't
watched
Chris
that.
Elliott?
Was it Chris Elliott? Is it? I
He
think
looked
it's
like it.
yeah, it looked
Nah,
like
nah, 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 nah. But he
all
might
right.
be
No.
right, man. I'm sure we got to go back. Matter of
Yeah,
fact,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
by
Yeah,
the time
it's
you
like Chris Elliott.
cut this joint and edit it up, we'll get the name on that one. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
name on that one.
But
No disrespect, player.
yeah,
You did a
yeah,
good
yeah.
job.
The Home Alone, man. Oh man, Home Alone. I watch that every year because they play it every year for Christmas and Thanksgiving. They'll replay it, and I'll watch it, and I'll watch it, and I'll watch it. So yeah, Home Alone is my joint. Home Alone is my jump off. You know what I'm saying? So
Cool, cool.
that's
Can't argue about that. Can't argue about that. Um, real quick. I mean, honorable mention. I think one of the first movies that I realized that all movies won't every like I said, this joint came out what in 81. So I mean, I was two when it came out.
yeah,
Don't know exactly, you know, when I saw it the first time, but I was young and realized I had no business watching it, but it was funny and wild,
yeah.
and definitely, you know, without the suspense too much longer, Porky's. Porky's was uh Porky's was a wild. Hey, I remember the dude peeking through the joint, looking at the girls in the shower, uh, you know, and of course, as a young man at that time, hey, I mean, I certainly would have been down for that. I mean, I'm saying, little peekaboo action. Hey, I mean, call it what it is. But yeah, Porky's was one of them comedies where you realize, oh man, I ain't supposed to be watching this, but you don't turn it off. You understand what I'm saying? And you listen for the footsteps and see if somebody gonna catch you watching it. It ain't supposed to catch you. So shout outs to Dirty Comedies.
So my cousin Cynthia, okay, she always had to be at work, so I would always be in her room watching my mom's cousin, obviously my second cousin, would watch me after school. And so I'd be in after cartoons. My mom hadn't picked me up yet, I'll be in Cynthia's room watching movies. And Cynthia had Porky's one, two, three, and four. So I can assure you I am well aware of Porky's and the stuff we should not have been watching at that age when that movie came out.
Sure,
Uh, yeah, I'm
sure.
trying to. I mean, really, if you want to, I mean, we talking about 40-Year-Old Virgin and all those other movies. Shoot, Porky's might be the start of all that.
Not at
You
all. Yeah.
because that was like Porky's was, especially at that time, over the top. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, certainly. Today people might not bat an eye, but yeah, back then,
back then,
certainly,
yeah.
81 and whenever the rest of them came out. Yeah.
And I don't think, and be honest with you, I think that was PG-13. I don't even think it had an R rating.
Okay. All right. Uh, we'll check
Yeah,
that on the editing floor. We'll get a little feedback on that one, whether that was PG
word,
13 or
word.
rated R. But all
Porky,
right, big bro,
Porky
I
was that.
mean,
Porky was
like
that.
I said, That's my honorable mention. You got something else to add? I'm pretty much
No, that was it, man. I think, like I said, I think my list is pretty solid. Your list is pretty solid. If we ever got into, top 10, 15, 20 movies, some of your movies would be in mine, if not all. But like I said, I think I got a solid list. Especially, I got some years upon you, and whatever, you roll your eyes all you want. But
dog, I didn't, dog. I was just, just moving around, dog. Because
I
I
was
think
like this, right? Look, when you said you have to go back and review movies, yeah, no, I don't got to review none. I got them all up here, So, but yeah, but
dog, you were 4.5 when Porky's came out.
yeah.
Okay.
Now, but
All right,
now,
so no, okay, so now listen. Then so I mean, as a matter of fact, hey, whole
listen,
nother topic right there.
no, but
Whole
look,
nother
but
topic.
let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick. By the time it came out on videotape, right, I was 6. You know what I'm saying? I'm 6, almost 7 years old. So now I have and plus two, we had HBO on channel 3 that came in sometime. So I'll be watching that and
We say
other,
sometime. Hey, we said it came in sometime.
yeah, channel 3. You know what I'm saying? What up? Came in, it was HBO. And I think, you know what I think it was? I think it was, remember back in the day, you have the little trial, you know what I'm saying? They let you watch it for a
Right.
little while for free, you know what I'm saying? And then they cut it off. I think that's what it was. So
Okay.
anyway,
Shout out to Free
anyway,
Trial.
watching, like I said, 7, 8, 9, watching Porky's. What up? Well,
Okay.
Porky's, Revenge of the Nerds, all those
Right.
type of movies
Right
where
on.
they show boobies and little coochie and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Right on.
So yeah, but that's it. That's it. So but thank you. Thanks for watching. If you got anything more to add, bro?
Oh, well, hey y'all, let us know. Like I said, if you think our fives are solid, whether we was tripping, which y'all fives might be, some we left out. It should have been an obvious no-brainer. Um, other than that, like, subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. Shout outs. Have a good one.
All right, people. Thanks for watching.
Right on.